Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us. Each week on Everyday Faith Live, we discuss issues in our diocese and from around the world. And joining me, as always, are my co-hosts, Sister Mary Alice Peel and also Joe Perrone. Well, the Catholic Men's Ministry of Long Island is a group of Catholic men from all vocations and walks of life that have come together to make a difference in the minds and hearts of the people of Long Island, and that difference begins with faith-filled men.
More than 800 men gathered for the Diocesan Conference at Holy Trinity Diocesan High School in Hicksville last year. This year's conference is planned for April 24th at Holy Trinity.
Speakers for this year's conference, entitled Iron Sharpens Iron, will include Rich Donnelly, pitching coach for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Lino Rulli, good friend of ours, a Catholic involved in television and radio, and Father Brian Barr, Diocese Vocations Director. Bishop Murphy will offer a closing mass.
And we're happy to have joining us in the studio today Stephen DeStante, who's the founder of Long Island Catholic Men's Ministry and the CEO of Vanderbilt Securities, and Barry Champney, who's the founder of Long Island Catholic Ministries and also from Vanderbilt Securities as well. Welcome. Thanks so much for both of you for being here.
Nice to see you too.
Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Well, we're having a conference again, our second year Catholic Men's Conference, and we're getting together over at Holy Trinity about a full day. And we're going to have some great speakers. Last year we had 800 men, as you said, and it was just an awesome day. Men that maybe never even had gone to reconciliation since they first got introduced to the sacrament. Some great inspirational speakers, people that you don't normally see. Lino Rulli, who is the Catholic guy on satellite radio.
We know him very well. Telecare, we're good friends.
Funny guy, so he's going to be over there.
He's our MC.
We've got quite a few speakers that are just going to be inspirational, not just clergy, but we also have everyday people, lay people that are active in the men's ministry here on Long Island.
Yeah, Father Brian, the MC of this?
He'll be the MC, and Father Brian Barr will be one of the keynote speakers along with Rich Donnelly, and then we'll have breakout sessions with some men who have gone through struggles. Anthony Gentile is one, and men who have been working, like Dr. Kevin Kulik, who's been working to bring men to faith, and Todd Lemieux, another gentleman who's been working to bring men to faith, and Father Roy Tverdik, who's as you know him from the Shrine of Our Lady of the Island, and he's a gentleman who speaks about male spirituality.
What's the mission of the conference, the actual mission?
To bring men closer to Christ, to help them along their journey, to open them up a little bit. You know, unfortunately, we're a little bit Neanderthal in our Catholic upbringing from a masculine perspective. It's a tough thing to open up, and we hope to bring men into unity with each other, into community, but also to be able to show them ways of being able to experience their spirituality.
I think that was something that came out of last year's meeting, too, that some men found themselves part now of local communities where they could gather in weekly or monthly or whatever.
Yeah, monthly meetings. The groups that have been meeting, several of them had been there before and really were invigorated by the conference last year, and many more groups have started as a result of it. That's our focus. Once the conference ends, we then focus on bringing men, closer and, with one another within their parish, because we say as iron sharpens iron, that so one man sharpens another, and that's really a key to bring men together, to let them know that they're not alone in their struggles in life, and especially in these difficult economic times. This all started from John Palmer and Monsignor Figliosi, who brought Steve and I together with Father Joe Fitzgerald and Tom Smith. And it was their inspiration and our communication with one another. We said, do you think we could do this? And last year was remarkable how the Holy Spirit was really present at every one of our meetings where, we had a couple of guys who'd say, no, we can't do that. That's never going to happen.
The naysayers.
And
we
all
just said, came together.
We're going for it. Let's try it. And sure enough, it would happen. To get Mark Bavaro to come, to speak, to the men was a genuine struggle. And to have Monsignor Lasante, to have his inspirational talk to the men was really terrific. And it was a great year last year. I'm looking forward to an especially good year this year.
Great. Can you tell us about the Monsignor Jim Cassane Award?
Yes.
I understand.
Sure. Go ahead,
Thanks. Monsignor Cassane was a man who really worked with bringing men to their spirituality. He was involved in the different organizations within our diocese to do that, and unfortunately died of pancreatic cancer at the age of 44, diagnosed in Thanksgiving and died before Christmas of last year, which is really tough. And for me, there's a personal aspect to it also, because I had a sister-in-law who also was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and lasted 18 months and died on Christmas morning. So we know that we wanted to be able to do something. And it was Father Joe Fitzgerald who came to us and said, we want to honor Monsignor Cassain. And so we instituted, for this year will be the inaugural Monsignor Jim Cassain Award, which will be dedicated to it's for a Catholic man who helps to bring other Catholic men to faith.
Wonderful.
But this year, the recipients will be his family, who were those who brought him
nice.
to his spirituality.
I believe he was chaplain of the Nassau County Police, was it?
Yeah, Nassau County Police and also the Hibernians. He was very involved with.
He was part of so many organizations. Yes, so you realized it when after he died. Everybody
And we went to high
saw
school
how much
together. I know many years. A
Really?
wonderful man.
Great ball
So
player.
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And he brought a lot of, through his relationships with the police departments and, with his dad and the rest of his family, they brought a lot of men to the conference last year. And we felt it was appropriate to honor him.
Tell us the website, because I know your website's very interactive. There's lots to do with the website.
Sure, there's a lot of fun stuff on
Yeah.
there. It's www.catholicmensministry.net.
So people can go there, and there's still plenty of time to register and all of that.
Yes.
right?
Absolutely. We have a layout of all the seats, so they can pick their seat. Right now,
okay.
we're about half sold out.
Oh, wonderful.
So there's about half the seats left at this point. But we had the same experience last year, which was men just like to wait to the last minute.
They have to see what the weather's going to
The
be.
weather,
Exactly. And we will have air conditioning this year, guys. So please, last year was a little warm.
I was going to say, well, you have golf, because
Exactly. Exactly. No, we're going to have lots of good things going on that day. The website itself is interactive. We have some videos that are on there, which are real neat. We have a countdown calendar. And then, in addition, when it's non-conference season, we have links to other men's ministries within the diocese. So it becomes a portal for men's ministry throughout the diocese. This morning, I was at morning prayer at St. Elizabeth's. That's something we do the third Friday of every month. We also have men's ministry there where we sit down on a monthly basis and talk about things that are going on. We have a format that works really well.
Yeah, and usually every third month is a Saturday breakfast.
That's
that we
wonderful.
work.
Yeah. Our next breakfast is in May. We're going to be talking about parenting. Parenting well in a media age. Trying to raise those kids in in this crazy environment when they're always distracted by their iPhones and their Wiis and all that other crazy stuff.
Yeah.
It's a great ministry, and you really to be commended for what you're doing.
Thank you.
So
It's just
keep up the good work.
It's just going ablaze.
Yeah.
It seems like something that everybody needs. So we're real excited about it. It's going well.
The most powerful thing is that it's just regular guys. There's not one of us that's really any kind of special person. It's just regular guys that have come together, and through the guidance of the Holy Spirit that we've been able to do these things, and it's been an extraordinary experience for us. So we're really happy to be able to do it.
And the response alone says that there's a great hunger out there, and that's a wonderful thing that, we're able to feed just some of the hunger that's out there, and hopefully that 800 men crowd takes it to the rest of Long Island and beyond, and it continues to grow because it's such an important thing.
One of the most amazing things last year was to see Bishop Murphy's face as he was looking out over the men, when he first arrived.
If you could see what I see,
It was really special.
That's
It was
wonderful.
good. It was good, and the men reciprocated in kind. So it was really great.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both for
thanks
being
for being
here.